to get a Mikhail's early. I think if you get that Mikhail's, you can stop that Maokai and that instant combo coming through. It's a very important item completion for Lyncas. Whether that's first, second, or third, that's a very important thing to check.
But there's definitely been a bit of spice added by the fact that we had all of those champions banned away.
So there are two very good level 1 champions. One's the Nautilus and the hook lands.
It does, and the follow-up CC. Okay, yeah, 113's dead.
Whoa!
113 is dead. The Soulless Snare coming out for that extra bit of CC on top of the hook. 113 was just in a bit of a green.
Efficiently by auto-attacking while he's outside of the brush. Yeah. You know, it's these small things. It doesn't actually matter at all, by the way. But yeah,
I mean, it's like 20 damage.
It is. I mean, that's an important thing. If you're attacking from within bushes near that Ivern, you do get that.
It does have that Nature's Grasp now as well, the level 6 hit. Nako on his way to Mega Gnar though, so it's a risky dive if you want to go for it. You kind of have to burst him out.
Anyway.
Nature's Grasp comes out. Parus looking for the knock-up. They'll get him. Mega Gnar, twisted advance. Nako gets towards the Mega, doesn't even need it. Parus dies to the tower. Nako heals up. Nako is either just coming out of Mega or exhausted. Hook just wide from Parus. Hilly's going to land the hook back onto 113. Nuke's on his way across. Nature's Grass coming out as well. Hilly should be able to tank this. Depth charge has been used, but there's the twisted advance follow-up, and Hilly is just deleted.
It is so easy to play around the Maokai ult. You think maybe you can burst them out? I mean,
it was also used early in the season. Totally correct.
I'm technically correct, which is the best kind of it. But definitely that Blitzcrank can have good supplemental value
for BDS to work their way through. Czajek unable to land the root there. Puts down the rebuttal, but doesn't really rebut anything.
I can't believe you go invulnerable during that, though. It is on cooldown, that's important. And you can't use it against the Maokai ult.
Czajek burns the flash, still gets hit with the root at the back. Parus does have flash of his own. Czajek's rebuttal was down. There's the flash hook. And there goes Mel. The root, though, onto Nuke means that he tanks up a couple of tower shots, has enough defense with the rest of his team just around the corner. And BDS now using these 6 grubs to great effect. They get the might, step charge onto Nuke. Ice with the spell shield, he'll heal up. Re-engage, Parus! Ooh, that was close. Hilly felt that one just really whisper by.
He through Kraken Slayer first item. He hasn't gone for something like that. I mean, Carzzy, hang on, buddy.
No! Parus misses though! Carzzy flashes away.
That is one lucky Kaisa!
Oh, it goes in! Carzzy! What are you doing?
Carzzy! What have you done,
In the hole. Nako looking for a flank position here. Doesn't have the Mega Gnar. Irrelevant coming across from the side as well. Vitality have one extra player right now, but 113 push down the Nature's Grass. Hylissang goes for the engage, rooted up immediately, and Parus going to get the lock up here as well. Hilly gets into the redemption just in time, but will fall to the ignite and the ricochet. Lyncas next on the menu for BDS as they find 2. Carzzy dies as well. If only you had your flash or your cleanse, Carzzy. Perhaps you could have escaped. Nako diving back forward. The wallop goes wide on Irrelevant, who flashes away from it. Nuke looking for more of an engage as Nako flashes to the safety of his tower. BDS find 3. They'll push for the turret as well. These 6 grubs are so powerful in a moment like this.
Especially with the hypercharger on the Jayce, they'll take down the majority of that. The root comes through.
Oh, Flame Spitter as well.
That's aggro. That's not what you want. It was a 3-for-1. Ends up being
Charges a 3. in, and Vitality obviously lose control of mid because of that Herald going forward. Parus still looking for the hook. Daisy's going to be the one to face check alongside Hylissang. Ice having to walk back. Hook lands onto Parus. He's rooted up, locked up. Parus is down. Irrelevant has a great flank here, though, on towards the backline, and Carzzy dives in with a killer instinct immediately on Twice. He'll take him out. Great from Carzzy to avoid the oncoming Irrelevant. Nuke now left the rest of his team alone as Vitality have found 3 already. Carzzy able to avoid BDS's search squad, and Vitality get out unharmed.
This is the first fight. Hang on, that's a hook. You don't have the teammates there, Hilly.
Vitality get out mostly unharmed. 113. I mean, there it would have been nice, you know, he would have gone a little bit too far. Nako's going to chunk out Nuke. Czajek looking for the root caller across the wall as well. 113 going back in with a twisted advance. Nako jumps over the wall. Nuke looking to follow up, but 113 is dead. Hilly's the master baiter, man. He's baited them all. It's gorgeous.
Hilly somehow makes it work because now
but they're all too low to do the dragon. And BDS. Parus is on that front line. 113 is going to have to start to walk away from Daisy. Daisy down to 700 HP. The hook lands onto Hilly. He's locked up. Redemption comes down. There's a good equalizer as well as Czajek is forced to flash away. Parus is low. 113 on the front line. Nako shoves him back into his team, but pays for it with his life. Hilly's hook goes wide once again as Irrelevant now begins to step up, and Hilly's on the wrong side of the wall. Hook back by Parus. Czajek is waiting. Will land the root. There's a bit of damage into Nuke's back as well. Carzzy with the long-range Prey Seekers. adds a little bit of his own. With 113 dead, it looks like BDS have given up the ghost on the Drake. Interesting to see
Don't have
that they
the smite.
don't want to fight. Yeah, you don't have the smite, but you're 4v3, don't fight.
I think they're really scared because the two damaging members of Czajek and Carzzy are still alive.
It's true.
On this side of the map, and that is a problem.
Yeah, Nako's all the way down towards bottom side. He is building up Mega Gnar and will have the TP. Irrelevant puts down the equalizer. They're not going to get close enough in time. The TP comes out, but the Artican just snuck by BDS. They'll secure it. False life for the next minute and a half. Once again, no neutral objectives.
And that's really helped just with the raw shield power to just turn and fight.
Czajek might be troubled here, though. Doesn't have the flash. Twisted Advance goes forward. The Solar Snare for the root. Czajek brings down the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. 113 there with the kill. Nuke's going to keep Nako at bay as well. The wallop does land the stun. False life still there. Gnar into the wall. Nako not chasing any further. Will flash away. Nuke falling low, but where's the rest of BDS? Parus on his way across. Nako with no flash. Parus, you're going to land the hook? No. Nako says no. Your entire playoffs lives, your entire winter split could rest on this fight. Carzzy chunked out a little bit. Relevant taking the blast cone away from Hylissang.
The artillery on both sides is really hitting because you think, well, Jayce is the one. Here comes the Maokai. Here comes the fight.
Hilly will tank it. The rest of Vitality able to avoid it. Hilly just dives into his demise immediately. Enough bushes for Lyncas to get close to this Drake. The redemption coming out as well with the Drake already secured. Parus
Carzzy
locked up. Carzzy dives in. He tries to get onto ice, but he just doesn't quite have the damage. The Gnar into the wall will lock up Irrelevant, but 113 takes out Carzzy. Nuke is fighting against two down towards the bottom side. Lyncas with the root caller. Czajek will take out Nuke. In the end, BDS do take the Drake, but they lose 3 lives for it.
Carzzy finds his moment, gets on. That's the Ivern.
Oh no, he's on vision. Yeah, they've seen Carzzy, so BDS are going to pull the trigger on this. They immediately start at the Drake. They get the TP coming out from Nako as well. Carzzy is not here, but will have that killer instinct if some of that CC lands. Equalizer going down onto Hylissang. The Baron already low enough for BDS just to smite it right now. BDS secure it. Vitality looking for the fight. The hook lands onto 113. He will fall. BDS trying to get out now. Nako has the flash. And we'll have the Gnar. Irrelevant trying to dodge to the side of it. Oh! The flame spinner. Parus lands the hook. Nako with the Gnar into the wall though. And a hook from Hylissang onto ice. Means that he's going to get chunked out. Killer instinct in from Carzzy. Ice trying to kill him off. Can't quite put the damage down. Irrelevant now. Alongside Nuke. Daisy will tank the tower. Irrelevant landing an Electro Harpoon, but one is reflected onto him, and that's the slow that Czajek needed. Nuke TP's out. Irrelevant just short of the Solar Snare. Able to get away with the movement speed from the Scrap Shield. Puts down another Electro Harpoon and should actually be able to escape. Might even
onto the clumped up unit. Close run things. Soul is spawning in 20 seconds, and Carzzy gets away with that.
As his flash up, 113 going in for Hylissang once again, who doesn't have a way out of this. BDS pick up the first kill now. Nature's Grasp used. Czajek's going to reflect it. You can see the roots going back. Solar Snare for a little bit more, but Czajek's just trying to put a bit of damage into the back of the tree right now. The Mel obviously has that long range artillery. Parus looking still. Hilly's still stepping forward. Dredge line comes out, gets the pull off. Now still with the Baron. BDS pushing in, and if they can crack an inhibitor with this push, which they can, that's huge. They're looking for more though. 10 seconds before the Baron expires. They knew that Nako was pushing in a side lane. Now he's back. Flash away. As BDS escaped the clutches of that Dredge line, it was Ice who had to get out. Solar Snare just wide. Nuke still on that front line. Nature's Grass coming out. Nuke with a knockback onto Nako, who tries to jump away. The hook coming out from Parus as well, but Carzzy's dive onto the back line and Nuke's already dead. Czajek now flashing forward. Ice down as well. Carzzy has done so much. Once again for his team. Is the trigger seed enough? They shield him up. Carzzy survives through the equalizer. Vitality find 3.
That was a very important anti-hook and anti-kind of warding tool. Hylissang, hook for hook.
Hylissang hooked up, the equalizer going onto the back line. Hylissang has just burst. Carzzy's there as well. He dashes away, but he's dead. The no flash on the Kaisa. BDS, they have the opportunity to start this up before Carzzy can get to the fight.
Carzzy also has rank 3 ultimate, very strong follow-up dash. That is a great equalizer onto Lyncas. He's not going to be there for the shields, Vitality. I don't think they can find the fight after the Baron like they did for the last one.
Okay, Carzzy gets the summoner out. BDS had left their mid laner as the second prong of their attack, and where he wasn't quite able to do damage to Carzzy as we see the hook from Parus. Counter hook coming out. Hylissang falls low, but the ignite ticking on him will not be enough to kill him off. Vitality find another using the bushes from the Ivern. to lay a trap there for Parus.
This is really intelligent Vitality. They know the areas they don't have vision around. Yeah, there might be an ult coming over the wall.
Rebuttal's been used. 113 is going to Nature's Grasp. As soon as you see the rebuttal going down, that's the indication to engage. Carzzy with a great cleanse with a twisted advance immediately on Lyncas, and that's all of the shields down. Czajek able to flash away. Carzzy burned his cleanse to escape as well. Does still have the flash. But with Hilly and Lyncas down, can Vitality hold the line? TP from Czajek towards the top lane. The inhibitor in the mid lane has fallen. Will BDS turn their eyes towards the Drake, or do they think they can finish it right here, right now?
Gnar is really the big playmaking tool to buy time. The wave clear comes through. 113, fantastic ultimate again. Such a good initiation tool throughout the series for BDS. Good enough angle. Czajek the same as well. That damage racks up so quickly. Blink and you miss it. Your health bar's gone.
Nako. He's going towards the Razor Beaks. Hilly pulled in. Hilly dead. Someone has to face check, and it was Hilly alongside Daisy. Nuke has a GA now as well, which makes it even harder for Carzzy to actually find that damage. Nako looking for the Mega Gnar, looking for that ultimate into the wall. Carzzy takes a chunk. Oh, he's almost down to half HP already, and the equalizer available to Irrelevant. Redemption comes out. Will heal up Czajek and Carzzy, but they know they can't fight the Baron anymore.
They finally take the Nexus and do away with the series. Vitality are holding on with just all their fingernails attached to the cliff edge.
Hylissang goes in. The equalizer on the backline though, and Hylissang is dead. Hilly dies once again. And now Nako trying to get that Mega Gnar up. They have cleared out the wave. They'll hold on for now. Hilly's 45 seconds away, but with the next wave comes the oncoming tsunami of BDS. Czajek looking for that Solar Snare, the CC. Vitality now trying to defend with 3 inhibitors down. They have good wave clear, but do they have the ability to stop BDS's advance?
Oh, they're trying to wave clear as best they can, but this is tutorial League of Legends. All 3 inhibs down, which means you get even more super minions. Can Vitality hang on? Can BDS goes?
He goes in, he looks for the Gnar, he finds them, but his team is not there to follow up. Carzzy dives in, and Carzzy is met by BDS. Nuke will take him out. Hilly will respawn just to see his Nexus fall. As in the end, BDS will best Vitality.
It takes them a long time to finally drive the dagger home, but BDS send Vitality out of playoffs. It was long. It was an absolute slugfest, but BDS finally, and I think really through 113's engages, get themselves the team fights they need.
It was the coordination. You could see Parus looking for the hook. As soon as Rebuttal was down, it's like, okay, 113, let's go. We know we can actually find